What's up, family and friends? Good morning and welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, our nation of free to speak about every issue without fear or favor, spreading the knowledge of factual truth. So I welcome you. Also welcome you to this beautiful day. It's a new day. It's 4th of July in America, but COVID-19, the Almighty God, COVID-19 is still around, and every God is still bowing. Every government still bowing. Every Jesus still bowing. Every faith still bowing. Every prayer still bowing, because coronavirus is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. In reality, you say it's a hoax, go to where the coronavirus patients are. All those that said it's a pandemic, it's a hoax, it's government that made it up, all that bullshit. Just go get it, then you know it's real, okay? You know, when it started, I say that, and I still stand on that till tomorrow, because factual truth never changes if it's based on fact. When this coronavirus started, it wasn't killing black people. Remember the place they first say started killing people in China. It didn't kill black. In fact, they were chasing black. They were victim black people, chasing them out of their hotel room and their apartment to the street. Never touched them. In Italy, white people. Okay, I shared that video. I think I saved it. Maybe I will share it again. I've shared it twice, where that man was talking about how it's white people's disease backfired on them. But when it gets to America, that's when it begins to kill people of color. That's black people and the brown people. Black people, African Americans or Africans, and Hispanics. Why? Because they have to pay their bills. That's why. Coronavirus have no cure, no vaccine yet. So those black people or Hispanic, they are the ones that are working in hospitals, working in places, taking care of elderly ones, white people. So they come in contact with them, they get it. But naturally, no, they cannot get it. And if you get it because there is no cure, guess where you will rush to? To hospital. What will they do in the hospital? They try and induce you into coma. From there you go. But you say no, it's not real, it's not real, because you're following some people in their blog and all that nonsense, especially those who are following Donald Trump. You think about Donald Trump is over 70 years old. And as young as you are listening to him. He's not a medical doctor. He don't know anything about coronavirus. Many people are like him like that. You see them online talking nonsense. I don't care who is the president of America. I follow facts. I don't care who is the president of America. So long I know white people controls America. They are the one that build the present day America we have in. We have, but the land is not their own. It's our land. But they are the one that run things. You can do all your rally, all you want, trying to make them to change any law they change. They have reason to change it, and it must favor them more than you. That law they change may favor you 1%, but it favor them 1,000,000%. But you will not believe it. You say, oh, I mean, you will not take it because you're a believer. I don't believe what he's saying. I don't believe that. But you listen to them. See how many people that are dying in America because of COVID-19. And all that Trump want to do is to show himself he's strong and not wearing mask. You know, it's not mandatory. It's a suggestion. It's not a must. You wear it. But he surrounds his people, I mean himself, with doctors. They check him always, make sure he's okay. He can afford what you cannot afford, and you're following him. It doesn't matter whether it's Democrats or Republicans, both of them are the same. They are birds of a feather. They are politicians. All they are looking for is power. You put them there, you still have to go and work. Nobody is giving you any free thing, especially in America. And for those of you who are in Africa, whose president is Trump, shame on you. You are not living in America. You are living in London or in Asia, in Europe or in Africa. And you are talking about Trump like there is any good thing Trump does for you. But one of them tell me, you think she's living in London. She said that she wants Trump because she's investing in American stock. American stock will be there. It has been there before Trump was born. And it will be there after Trump leave office. So why are you behaving? Oh, because you are investing in stock. You don't want it to go down. That's why you don't pay attention to what is happening. You don't pay attention to Trump lies. I'm not listening to anyone. I'm listening to Trump directly. He speaks himself. When he opens his mouth, many lies comes out. It may be little half truth that may come, but many of them are lies because he's pretending, just as he's refused to wear mask. He said, how can a president of America wear mask? We are talking about health. So if the president of America is having a problem, maybe incontinence, he say we not wear diaper. Say you don't want to be speaking to people from the Resolute office. You know, people say, what is that nonsense? We're supposed to care about life more than position, or more than how people will see us. Yet you see many people that say they are brave, but I know the reason. If I don't know the reason, but if I see such people, they engage me in any argument, or maybe some of them, when I see, maybe some of them that used to claim to be awakened or trying to wake up, you know, I try to at least give them some instances. I see they're bent on it, I just unfriend them. No problem. I stand on the path of factual truth, not on what people said. I'm American and eligible voter, but I vow I will never vote again unless I see a black man running for president of America. That's the only person I will vote for. But for me to go and cast my vote for anyone that is not black running for president, I'm not. You say I'm racist. Yes, I am. It's not bad to be racist, but using it against other race, that's bad. I treat white people as I treat myself. They already have a privilege more than me. So I will not try to treat them as I treat my brothers, because I know myself and my brothers, we don't have the level of privilege they have. We don't have what they have. And some of the we are the one they used to get to that privilege, but no condition is permanent. So when you are living your life, know that it is your life. Live your life well. Live your life as somebody that have his own mind. Stop following it. Yeah, you can read anything, you can listen to anyone, but stop following people or things they're saying. Use your own mind. Be your own boss. Be your own president. Be your own God. Be your own anything. Stop following people. I am not against Trump. One of them said today, I think, Nanoma, he said that to me today. I said, that's the dumbest thing you will ever say. You say your hate or hatred for Trump will not change anything. I never tell you I hate Trump. But if you want to say I hate Trump, okay, that's your business. But somebody that always curse my people or talk negative about my people, I will never support that person, no matter who that person is. If you call my people, like maybe you don't see them as your fellow human being, people that are in the same level with you, no matter how you try to paint it, you already show us who you are. You are a racist. Say you are a nationalist. All that bullshit. You say you support, people that many people are against because of the obvious reasons. You still support them because they are your base, and you want me to support another. I will not vote for Joe Biden. No matter who is the president of America, I don't care. I'm in America working. None of them is giving me money. At least the money some of them spend in one meal. That's the money I make in a year. I'm not complaining. I'm having my life. If I get upset about that, I can go back to my place or get out of America. Is there, they are the one in charge. Okay, so if I cannot beat them and I cannot join them, so what will I supposed to do? Go and live my life. My life continue. But I want to speak about us. Why are we so divided? That is the topic of this. Why are we so divided? And I'm encouraging you, if you have anything in mind to share about that, tell me why you think we are divided, as I go on to show us, as I used to do, even using the Bible to show you how they recorded it, why they make sure, because they want to see those words they wrote in the Bible coming to pass. They want to keep it up. That's why when people were protesting in America, all that the Trump could do in White House is to go to a church and lift up a Bible. Because white people know what Bible stands for. It is black people that still think Bible is the word of God. They still think that Bible will save them, or the word of Bible is for them. No. That Bible is the sword of destruction that destroy black people, and we keep using it to open the eyes of our people. I'm not worried about those our people who are opposing people like me, so because I already know why. So they are not themselves, and that's why they are doing that, because if they're themselves, they will know that people like me are trying to save them, their money, their time, and other things, because we used to be like them. So people like me are not moved by that, and that's why we can use any word we want to use, because those who want to take it will take it, but those who don't want to take it will not take it. We're not trying to win favor or win the crowd or that. Having crowd is good, but you know what it takes to keep the crowd. You have to be people pleaser to keep the people. If you are not pleasing the people, they will run away. They will leave you. You see how many people like my post? How many people share my post? I have almost 5,000 people. I say, okay, let me say, I have about 4,900 people on my friend list. But it's my post hardly get 100. Have I ever get 100 shares or 100 like? No, it's hard. No. Yeah, because I know what I say offend many people. I'm not feeling bad about that. Just like as I'm not feeling bad about those dying of coronavirus in America. Because when the CDC or the doctors who know medical thing was telling them what to do, they were listening to President of America as their God, as their Messiah. Then they keep gathering. No, I want to go to beach. I want to go to bar. I want my hair. I want to do that. I want to do this. Now you contact it and they're dying. You want me to pray or send them thoughts? No. If you say I'm mean, here I am. Let the dead bury themselves. But go ahead, living your life. I know how much I've been losing since COVID-19 because I cut off my other job since COVID-19, and I know that one is majorly white people. So I don't want to get close to them and get it. I know that. I don't need anyone to tell me because when it started, I get that information and I am holding it. If you want to get it, feel free. Go close to them. You don't know when you were. And somebody like me, when I come close to people, I try to help them. So I cannot. If you say, "Oh, stay 6 feet" or this, I may try to help them. I will stay like arm's length. I will, So I'm not that type of person that will be. And I hate when people begin to control me to do what I know how to do. And when you say, "Oh, it's my health," they're paying you to work. They're not paying you for your health. They give you health insurance. So if you get sick, they will make my co-worker. At least I've had my 3 co-workers have died there. So anytime they call me, I call somebody. How is it there? The person tell me. I make my decision because I am a decision maker. I decide what happens in my life. At least at my age, I will be a dummy waiting for anyone to make final decision for me, to tell me how to live. No. I can listen to people. I can hear people, but I make the final decision and I stand by it. So my life is more important than money. My life is more important than job. Okay, well, how about I've been desiring that. Trump say everybody go back to where you come from. Himself also will go back where he come from. He come from Germany. That's where his father came from. And they are not really Americans, so we'll go back. I have a place. He don't have a place here, unless in America. Why are we so divided? Now, as a people, Africans are divided people. I've been saying that. We are scattered people. It's recorded in the Bible how they scattered us and how they want us to remain scattered. That's why they want us to remain slaves of God, slaves of Jesus. And slaves of God can kill you if you don't believe in that God. Slave of Christ will hate you if you don't believe in that Christ. So naturally it's in them. When I mean naturally, according to their faith, according to their belief, they live that way. They don't know the life they're living because life of faith is life of fake. They're not living their real life. When they live their real life, that's human life. They will love you more. They will not have issue with you because you don't believe in God. Last 2 Saturdays, I went to Orange Park where we used to play ball. So there's this guy, we used to have fun. So he also, I think he's still on my friend list here. So he always hear what I'm saying. He said, I have issue with you. I have issue with you. Don't come close to me. I have issue with you. I said, I don't care. And I was laughing. I know already why he's saying that. He said, yeah, what he's saying about God, religious. I said, I don't care. You like me, you don't like me. I don't care. I was prepared for this before you were conceived. And that's it. I don't hold anything against anyone. There are some people that used to fight me, talk nonsense against me. But today they are working and I see their posts. I don't even remember all that in the past because I knew they were doing the same thing I used to do when I was a believer, when I was a Christian. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not holding any grudges. Some of them are used, maybe they unfriended me or unfriended them. Then I see they send friend requests again. I accepted it. Especially on this my own regular. This is my main Facebook profile. This is my member. So I want only the awakened Africans to be on this profile. Like if white people send me a request here, I'm not accepting it. And if I see any of them like from the old friend list, if they're still on my, I unfriend them. I just want our people because we need to focus on our people. White people don't need anything from us because they have taken everything from us. We need ourselves. We need to wake up. We need to wake one another up so that we can unite and recover our heritage. We must learn that. Okay, we are better than them, but they are more privileged than us because they have subdued us and they are controlling us. They are in power as at the moment, but no condition is permanent. Remember that. So we are so divided that our people have become part of the problem. Instead of solving their problem, they become part of the problem, speaking and supporting or speaking in support of what they don't know, even what was designed to keep them down. They are supporting that just because they have some maybe little opportunity or to make some money, or maybe they're looking for popularity and they get it. So you see them, instead of solving that problem, they are supporting it. And some of them is maybe when they near their grave, they begin to regret it. If it were there, if I'm young now, I would have, like 20 years ago, I would have, that's bullshit. I am still young. At least I did not wait until I get old before I begin to say what I'm saying. I still have many years to live if I determine so. Do you hear what I just said? I still have many years to live if I determine so. All right, so when you are divided as a people, you will be supporting. You become part of the problem instead of solving the problem. You are supporting it. And that's why you see you support the rich ones, you support those government people that are making life unbearable to you. Because when somebody like us talk about them, you say you are insulting them, you are envy of them, or you are jealous of them. Leave them alone. Do you know what they went through to be where they are? I forgot something. Let me put it down. I forgot. African mark. Okay. Yeah. You see, no condition is permanent. Oshita the more the anytime. All right. So instead of solving our problem, many of our people has become part of the problem. They are problem creators. They are modifying the problem. They are making the problem bigger. They are making the problem so complicated. Even they will not give you any space to show them what you are really saying. They just condemn you from the distance because you are not saying what their itching ears want to hear. You are not even like speaking the way they want you to speak. There's that tone they want you to use. You are not using it, so they just condemn you with whatever message you want to pass across, even though it is for their own good, for their own freedom, for their own life. So they join that. That's why you see them become believers. They don't care to know. All they care is to believe. You say something, they say they don't believe it because they already believe something. This is what I believe. This is what they taught me, and I believe that one. I believe it because somebody that says is the Pope. That person have authority. That person is the president. So you don't care about the facts. All you care is about faith. Remember, let me read this place. I like it. It's about believing. For you to understand what believers are really. In 2 Corinthians chapter, I think 3:14. 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 14. Okay, not 3, 4, 4:13. 4:13. Hear what he said. He said, and since we have the same spirit of faith, not knowledge of fact, all they have is spirit of faith. In every religion, all it takes, all they have is what? Spirit of faith. And no one can prove spirit. No one can prove the existence of spirit. It's made up. It's fairy. It's not real. So when I say, when you say the spirit in you, you cannot prove that. It's made up. But when you say, I am spirit, okay, yeah, I can touch you. You can prove it. I say, I am spirit. I can move things. I move something. The God that is spirit, or the spirit is saying you cannot move nothing, cannot do anything. Do you get that? So when you're talking about spirit in within or invisible spirit, it's made up. All right? So this is the real spirit. You, as you are spirit, not spiritual being. You are spirit. Now he said, we having descendants, we believers or church or those people that believe in God, believers, no matter your denomination or your religion, we have since we have the same spirit of faith, according to what is written. What is the source of faith? According to what is written. He said faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. The word of God somebody wrote. It was the word of man that becomes the word of God because you believe it. It was the voice of God, a man that became the voice of God because you believe it. He said, we having the same spirit of faith according to what is written, not what is factual, not what is proven. He said, what is written, wrote by who? Anyone can write anything, anything can be written. That doesn't mean it's true. That doesn't mean it's factual. Say, according to what is written, I believed and therefore I spoke. We also, it is transferable. We also believe and therefore speak. Believers, no matter where they are, they speak what they believe, not what they know. That's why they cannot demonstrate it. And when you press them to demonstrate it, they begin to attack you, call you names. Say you are a demon, you are carnal, you cannot understand the things of God. If I cannot understand it, but you can speak it, then demonstrate it for me. I cannot understand it, you can understand it. Then you that have that understanding or that knowledge or that wisdom, can you demonstrate it for me? Demonstrate it, I can see it, right? If you can speak it, I can see it. If you can speak it, I can see it. So demonstrate it. How can I see what you speak? By your demonstration. Demonstrate it. Say you are God, can use you to do anything. Let God use you to do one thing at least. Let me see. It cannot. Anything you can do is what any man can do. Or anything you say you are God can do is a lie. It is always man that does that. Even animal can do that, or other things that exist, but God cannot do that. So he said, since we have the same spirit of faith, according to what is written, I believed, therefore I spoke. We also, what was written, he said, I believed, therefore I spoke. They said, okay, I copy it. That's how we grew up. We copy from others. I'm a man of God. God called me because we copy from them before us. They copied from what is written. We also copied from them according to what is written. We believe, therefore we speak. They cannot speak factual truth. There's no man of God that can speak factual truth. Because they know the moment they begin to speak factual truth, they will lose members. They will lose their influence over people. Their sheep, who has taken them as their shepherd. And when you read James chapter 2 verse 19, let me read it. Oh man, you are a believer, right? This is why you see yourself becoming part of the problem. Because you cannot solve any problem by faith. You cannot solve any problem by believing. You solve problem by knowledge. By knowing, that's the only way you can solve knowledge. But you, in faith, you speak what you believe. You don't speak what you know. People that speak what they know demonstrate it, like the scientists. Those who through exercise have proven this is how things work. That's why you can take your broken thing to them, they fix it. They have knowledge, not faith. Nobody can fix any broken thing by faith. Look at those people that engage in prayers and see how their problem keep mounting. They become part of the problem instead of solving the problem. They keep believing God will solve it. Miracle will happen. Like Donald Trump. When the coronavirus started coming to America, instead of him putting measures to put it down, he said, don't worry, as miracle, it will disappear. By April, when the weather becomes heat, it will disappear. This is June. More than 120 Americans have died because of coronavirus. He believed, he spoke. That's what believers do. Donald Trump is a Christian. He's a believer. And they know that Christians are behind him. So when he speaks the language of faith, they love him more. But those that speak the language of knowledge, they hate. They don't want. They say, no, they're anti-Trump. Yeah, Trump is the one that is bringing salvation to us. Trump is the one that is. That's bullshit. If you are living in America and you still have your mind, you will understand what is not what I'm saying. You have your own way to find out. You can hear from Donald Trump directly. You are not like those people that don't have data enough to watch even after the show to watch it again. You speak what you believe. That's how you become part of the problem. Instead of you finding out the fact, demanding for facts or for proof, you just believe because it is written. Somebody said that, then you become part of the problem, directly or indirectly, and you don't see yourself like that. James chapter 2 verse 19. Oh, that's another powerful place to talk about believers. He said, you believe that there is one God. You do well. You believe anything. You believe you can fly. You do well. You believe you are a millionaire. You do well. You believe you are the richest man in the world. You do well. Okay. Here the next word. He said, even the demons believe. You see why I don't believe? I don't believe because I am not a demon. He said, even the demons believe. I don't want to join the demons. No, I don't want to congregate with demons. I don't want to believe what demons believe. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in one God because demons believe in one God. And birds of a feather flock together. Believers are demons. You see why I call the missionaries demons? They are the demons that invaded Africa and converted Africans to become believers like them. The descendants of people that used to follow knowledge become wise builders. They now become believers. I believe in Allah. I believe in the Prophet Muhammad. I believe in Jesus. I believe in Mary. I believe in angels. I believe in this. I believe in that. No more having knowledge of what to do, at least to solve your problem. Knowledge is the greatest, not love. Those that operate by faith operate by love, and love is imaginary. Just as God is imaginary, they tell you that God is love. You have not seen God. So that love is emotional thing. That's why it doesn't last. I love you, they still kill you. I love you, they still defraud you. I love you, they still betray you. I love you, they still deal with you mercilessly. But when you're talking about caring, fairness, we care about one another. You don't need any commandment or any law to care about your own, yourself. You don't need that. He said, even the demons believe and tremble. Is it not what you have? What is the result of your faith? What is the result of your believing? You tremble. What makes you tremble? When reality hits, when reality bites, you begin to tremble. Those of them that say mask is nothing, it's a lie, it's stopping you alive. Oh boy. You say we having trouble playing your video. What happened? I beg, free me. What happened? You're gonna come up. We're gonna come again. Osisi nnụrụ dayeti na I hope it's not Facebook that that will stop me from talking because I'm talking about Trump or what.